answer that question. So Atomy Hemoheme is actually a research developed by the Korean government. And then for their scientists exposed to radiation so they can see. So government spent 8 years, $5 million research this product, and 3 years, cancer hospital close by. If I say anything wrong, correct it. Okay? And then, so, they already did all the research of it. So what Hemoheme can do is Hemoheme, it will increasing the red blood count, white blood count, and also the blood circulation or inflammation. So Hemoheme will be definitely the #1 product. And then I already shared I have 2 partners right now. One is going through the stage 3 cancer. The other one is already, it's a terminal. The doctor already gave her, said they cannot have any help with her anymore, but she's doing great. She's doing great, her energy with it. But I don't tell people, say Hemoheme can helping you cure your cancer. It's just Hemoheme can helping you building up your immune system. And then so your body be able to immune to it, and then hopefully at least to gain the energy and then better immune system with it. And for people who doing the chemotherapy, why they're doing, because my stage 3 cancer, breast cancer lady, she still have her makeup. She said her doctor is really amazing why her blood work, but she does not tell the doctor she's taking Hemoheme. Because if you will tell doctor you're taking Hemoheme, the doctor don't know anything about it. The only way they can take that responsibility for the patient is say no to it. So then that's how normally I will advise to people with it. But then we also have a vitamin C. The Atomy vitamin C is from the extract from the food color. So we normally recommend it probiotic to detox your body, and Hemoheme and the vitamin C. If they wanted to add milk thistle, something like that, it will help him for the liver detoxing. So then this is what the product is for. Oh, yes,
Can I add something to that?
yes. Oh, yeah.
Through that 8 years of testing to the Korean Cancer Institute, are the findings from that testing, to the 2 years they tested that in the hospital, was that the patients that went through the trial with Hemoheme recovered 60% faster than those patients that did not have the Hemoheme. So it wasn't a percentage of people that recovered, it's the people that took the Hemoheme recovered 60% faster than those that didn't. That's what it does for.
Yes, Ross?
I have a coworker who is going to have a stem cell transplant. But it's going to be his own stem cells that they save up and then give to him. So what I was wondering is, do you think that Hemoheme could help him before, during, or after the stem cell transplant?
So normally I would suggest people, especially people going through a surgery, people is going through a surgery, a week, like the doctor said, a week before or 2 weeks after the surgery, do not taking any of the supplement. So I would not recommend people to take a Hemoheme. At least a week after, a week before the surgery, and then I will wait until the doctor say okay, they can taking any supplement, then they can start to taking it, because the Hemoheme does have a blood circulation effect. So sometimes people with the blood thinner, I also tell them to take a Hemoheme 3 hours apart to it. So yes, okay.
So, like, take the aspirin and then wait 3 hours?
Yes. If they are taking aspirin, then definitely take a Hemoheme, 3 hours apart. So normally I would tell people, if you're taking all your medicine in the morning, then take a Hemoheme after lunchtime. Take a 2-pack after lunchtime to it. Okay?
And taking noni is definitely helpful.
Yes, noni. Thinking noni as a probiotic. So noni is really the best probiotic for the market right now. And then our noni already having so many people having a testimony with people with any inflammation, arthritis. Those are really helping it with too.
I'm hearing a lot of testimonials about Noni
Yeah.
as much as Himoim now. Before you could imagine, I've been doing anatomy business for 14 years, and I go around a lot of seminars, and I hear a lot of testimonies like today. So amazing. You know, I was in Fort Lauderdale a few days ago. There was a lady, her mom got heart attack. I mean, the stroke. Because of the high blood pressure. Is it?
Aneurysm.
Stroke, right?
Aneurysm.
Okay, whatever.
If it's the blood vessels in the head,
Yeah.
it's an aneurysm.
And she couldn't call, and she somehow managed herself to get hemohim, 8 packets. And by the time her daughters went to her, they took her to a hospital, and then doctor couldn't believe it, because if it's this much high blood pressure, she could have died already. But she's still okay, and she walked out of the what is it? The AR, yes.
Emergency room.
Emergency room, ER. Yeah. So that's another great story. That I hear a lot of stories like this, but Noni, people start talking about Noni just like that these days, and no wonder Noni sales is skyrocketing right now. So it's really amazing. So start taking Noni, and then they already have a preliminary result. Taking Himoim and Noni together, they have a better result. Now they are trying to do a challenge, like a survey. There are 2 doctors that we have a meeting already from Florida. They're gonna be doing survey by taking blood test before they start challenging, and 6 days challenging, they're gonna do the blood test again. And we're gonna be doing it very soon. And then with that result, they're gonna go with I don't know what university, they're gonna go through the university, and they want somebody write a thesis about Noni, anatomy Noni. So it's gonna be really big market. So with the Noni, the volume is increasing very quickly now. So, and giving the benefit to people. Yeah. So, any other question? Yes,
I had
sir.
a question. I had a brother that had a tumor on his brain when he was 18. They went in and did the surgery, had swelling, so he started sleeping. They go in and put a shunt in to drain the excess fluid. Well, they didn't compensate enough for the swelling of his brain, so when the brain went down, it touched the shunt, which caused a shortage. So he's had seizures ever since. Not all the time, but he has seizures. So he's been on this anti-seizure medication for 32 years now, 34 years. How would Hemohim and Nomi, could he take that with the anti-seizure medications he's on?
I don't know, because I'm not a doctor, but certainly you can consult with the doctor with anatomy Hemohim and anatomy Noni.
My only concern with that is a lot of times, depending on the doctor, you're gonna get hit with
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
I know.
I know.
It's not us, it don't work.
We have a lot of doctors around, there's a difference between Western medical and Eastern medical.
Yes.
Western medical is very good for something that you need emergency right away. Like
Right.
if you got a broken arm, the Western medicine does really good.
Yes.
If you have a tumor, they can take it out and they can cut it up, they can stitch it up, and they can do very good with the Western medicine. But at the same time, the Eastern medicine is not like that. It's going to the bottom of the problem.
Right.
And then, especially like a Hemohim, it helps to produce more blood in your body, which means you have more immune system. So the best time to start taking Hemohim and Noni is when you are not sick yet. That's the best time.
Right.
But people are sick already and people are on the medicine already. But even though you are on medicine already, if you start taking Hemohim and Noni, your medication will be less and less, because this helping you to recover from using your immune system.
Right.
Especially like a Noni. Noni is touching every cell of your body. It makes your cell stronger. how many cells we have? About 40 billion cells? I don't know. It's so many of them. But this noni is touching every cell. And they have a lot of paper, a lot of patents. So I think definitely it'll help you. It'll help your brother, you said?
Mhm.
Brother, but I don't know how it's going to help him. But certainly it's going to help.
I was worried more about counteracting his medications. And like I said, I guess that's something you just have to approach those doctors, and unfortunately, most of them are
Yes, sir.
closed-minded.
Well-
Just on that subject, there's more and more coming out. They're holistic doctors. They follow pharmaceutical, but through all the training.
Yeah, yeah.
But they look outside that pharmaceutical trait of everything. I've always recommended try to find a holistic doctor in that field.
Yeah, well, we know one.
With that, because he'll be able to answer that question most accurately, unbiasedly.
Okay. Now, can I talk about something else today? That's something that I usually don't talk in the seminar. Okay. You know, that seminar is, I call part one.
Mhm.
And I like to talk about part two. The part one is this. Part one is, is all the good things about anime. Like, there's no joining fee is good. Yes, it's good, right?
Yes.
No joining fee. Let me ask you something. Raise your hand if you have experience with other net mining company. And then, just one? You don't have any experience with other mining company? So if you have experience from other net mining company, you will have more appreciation from Atomy, because Atomy doesn't have any joining fee and no monthly requirement every month, right? And no annual fee. That's Atomy. But none of the net market company out there does it. They have a joining fee, they have, right? They have a joining fee, they have a monthly requirement, they have an annual fee, and some company even have a website fee too. So they make money not because they are buying products, but because they are charging a lot of fees. A lot of fees. And they try to persuade you, hey, this is your business, you have to do this business. And they make you be on the business, and they make money out of the fee that you have to pay. But Atomy has no fee. The only income they are making is from the product. So they have to be really, really serious about the quality and the price, so that they can come back voluntarily. That's Atomy. So which is really good. That makes a lot of people excited. Wow, Atomy is different, different than other net banking company. You can start from nothing, But that's consumer mind. Let me write it down. Consumer. As a consumer, if you go to Walmart, you don't have to pay anything. So using Walmart makes you a business person? No, you are just consumer of Walmart, right? So what I'm trying to tell you today is to switch your consumer mind to what? Business mind. I want you to think as a businessman, starting from now. Because a lot of people around the world, they don't think this as a serious business. For example, let's say you want to open a hair salon. Does it help you? Does it help? Help? Okay. So let's say you want to open a hair salon. How much does it cost to open a hair salon? Easily 100,000, average. Right? If you go to like a higher town, expensive town, it'll be more. If you go a suburban area, maybe it's less. But average about $100,000. If you want to open a hair salon, it will cost $100,000 to open it, just to open. Right? It's the initial money that you have to get started. But actually, you don't have to. Right? And how many haircuts do they have to give to survive and make money? Hundreds of them. Hundreds of them. Like at least 100 haircuts. And do they have to pay all the taxes and the utility fees? A lot of fees. But still, still, I see a lot of people, they think they are doing anatomy business. Oh, I have a customer in my hair salon, so I have to go in anatomy business. Oh, I have a appointment with my doctor, so I have to go. Oh, I have my business, my job, because of this, because of that. They don't do anatomy just like that. Imagine you are doing just like that. Let's say, for example, if we have $100,000 joining fee in anatomy, and then we promise you, hey, you just have to pay $100,000 to join anatomy. Did you see? It's amazing business, isn't it? So you just have to pay $100,000, and then if you become imperial master, we'll give you $1.36 million on top of the $100,000 that you paid. We'll give you back, and you'll be making $100,000 every month. How about that? Sounds good deal, right? But unfortunately, we don't have that deal. We don't have the $100,000 joining fee. That's why people think this is a very easy business, and they come easily and they go easily too. Think about it. Making $100,000 for 3 generations, is it a small business or big business?
Big business.
It's a big business, really, really serious business, and a lot of people are already making it. I'm just making $40,000 a month. Still, I changed my life because I used to make not even $4,000 a month from the dry cleaners. But now it's 10 times more. It's serious, and I'm expecting to make even more than that. If you're making $40,000 from a company, probably you have to work really, really harder, even go crazier to make even little more money. But in anatomy, I'm expecting to make even double, more than double than my income now. And then I expect to have that income for the rest of my life. This is a really, really serious business, but they are not thinking this as a business mind. They are still always thinking like a business consumer mind. Consumer. What is consumer? If you go to YouTube, there's an auto sales master, auto sales master video from our channel. In that video, there's a definition of auto consumer. What is auto consumer? Anybody know? Auto consumer.
Reoccurring.
Auto consumer means they use all the products. They talk to people around the neighbor. Talk to people. And number 3, they sign up people around them. Sign up. In our chairman's definition, the auto consumer use all the product, they talk to people about anatomy, and they sign up people around them. What would you think? If your partner does this, do you consider them as your customer or your business partner? If your partner does this?
The business partner.
Yeah. But why our chairman says this is only auto consumer? You have to start thinking that point. Business people does this, of course, but at the same time, they do investment too.
Right.
Investment. See, even the hair salon, they invest $100,000 initially. And they spend all their time paying the rent every month, and they have to give a haircut, like at least hundreds of them to survive and take some money, and they have to pay all the utility, everything. And they never think about making $100,000 every month for the rest of their life. Maybe if they are very famous, work all day, 12 hours, maybe they can make $100,000 a month, but that doesn't last. And that cannot be inherited, right?
Yeah.
But in anatomy, let's think like a hair salon. I'm recording it. I am not saying you have to invest money. I am saying you have to invest everything you have. If you don't have money, you don't have to invest money. But I want you to invest like you are investing $100,000 a month. Your mind will be where your money is. If you invest it, $1 million in Atomy, I guarantee you, if you invest $1 million in Atomy, the first thing in your mind will be Atomy in the morning. The last thing in your mind before you go to bed will be Atomy, because you invest $1 million in Atomy. Whatever you invested, that's where your mind is. I guarantee you, right? There will be first thing in your head and the last thing in your head before you go to bed, isn't it? So let's just do like this. Let's invest our everything into Atomy. You just didn't invest money yet, but act like you invested into Atomy, because you will get $100,000 every single month for generation to generation to generation. Like I said, it will be unlimited generations. It's a life changing. It's changing your whole family. My family has been poor generation to generation. All my Korean ancestors were very poor. My ancestor was farmer, but they never had any piece of land. Never. They were very poor. But starting from me, my family won't be poor anymore because of Atomy. It's that serious business. So let's be really, really serious. If it's really this much serious business, let's be serious like this much. Most people, I'm pretty sure you talk to a lot of people, come today, we have a great seminar today, right? They don't come because they don't understand about this. And even though they understand, they're not serious like this much. I'm saying somebody today will be changing their life, and some few years later, you will be giving a speech like me, for making travel around the world. Really, I guarantee, because a lot of people around the world, they are really, really excited. I see those people, German, EU, just opened October last year. It's not even a year yet. But there are 2 Leaders Club members who's making $100,000 a year from Atomy. Whatever money they are making is a residual. $100,000 of residual income is not a joke, isn't it? You pay tax for 30 years, 40 years, the Social Security is about like $2,000 a month. But $10,000 a month and make it happen in less than a year, this is not a joke. And they are really, really serious. Really, really serious. So let's get serious about this. It's not a joke. It's not a hobby, right? Those people who's working in even this small hair salon try to make a couple $1,000s a year, a month, they are very serious too about their business. But how serious are you doing Atomy business? Let's start having a business mind. If you go to a real estate business, the number 1, 2, 3 is that they have to know is location, 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 isn't it? Location is all about real estate, right? How about in business? What is number 1, 2, 3? Invest, invest, invest. If you don't have a mind to invest, that's not your business anymore. You are doing it as a hobby, maybe. Still, even as a hobby, a lot of people are investing a lot of money. If you have a hobby, if you play golf as a hobby, then you have to buy a lot of things and you spend a lot of hours. But what about Atomy? We are not spending enough time, enough energy, enough passion to do Atomy business. Let's be serious. So I want to challenge you. Challenge you. Like I said earlier in the seminar, the egg, if the egg breaks from inside, that becomes alive. But the egg breaks from outside, it becomes a fried egg. So we have to challenge it. Anybody know if you have to become a sales master? Sales master. You have every mastership. I don't know how. I'm assuming that you know the basics of our compensation plan. Okay. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, don't worry. You could just go back and then study more. All right. All our mastership bonus is 1 to 15 or 16 to end of month. We have a 2 challenge period in a month. 1 to 15 or 16 to end of month. You can challenge it, mastership. Okay. If you want to challenge the sales master, what you have to do is you have to bring 2.5 million points on your left side and 2.5 million points on your right side. during the period of time. You don't have to do every period of time, but you could change once in a while. But if you make a sales method every 15 days, every 15 days, if you match sales method, then you become auto sales method. Then you are making about $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month. If you buy this 5 million PV with all of these 5 million PV with your credit card, you're gonna probably have to spend like $12,000. $12,000. $12,000. It's a lot of money. Right? Is it a lot of money?
Definitely.
Yes, it's a lot of money, but if you compare to open a hair salon with $100,000, is it a lot of money still? No. This person who opened a hair salon with $100,000 never can think that she's gonna make $100,000 every month. But in anatomy, okay, she's recording, so I have to make sure. I'm not saying you have to do this.
Yes.
I want you to have a mind like this, okay?
Yes.
If you record it and then if you report to the company, they're gonna. Jason, you induce people to spend money. No, I'm not saying it, okay? I'm teaching you what is gonna be in the real business. If you do anatomy, it's like a real business. You will be really fast.
Yes.
Okay, why? $12,000 will make you a sales master. So probably during the process, you will make $1,000 come back to you as a commission. But you have $12,000 of products. Okay, and then let's say you have a product of $12,000 products. What would you do? Would you just spend? Would you just use it by yourself, or would you like to share with the people?
Sure.
Share it. Share it, because the best worker in anatomy is the products. Then if you put the product on your customer's hand, the product's gonna work, and this product will bring more people to you. I cannot guarantee, because they don't know anything about anatomy. If you explain them well enough and they understand, I guarantee you they're gonna come back. But if you just give away, they think, oh, this is some free stuff. You know, they think this is free stuff. Those things that they really give away when you go to a dentist, they give you very cheap one. It's not that stuff. It's an expensive one. The quality is really high. If they understand, they will come back. And if they come back, make sure they get on to more products, more and more products. Basically, what you have to do is you have to change all the products that they are using to anatomy. Then you have a value coming back. This product, think it as your inventory. So we are like supermarket business. Let's say we open a supermarket. Did you ever see any supermarket with empty shelves? And Tess came to me, hey Jason, I need a bag of rice. I said, oh, okay, you need the rice. Okay, let me make an order. Oh, they said 3 days later, come back 3 days later, I can give you rice. Is that a good supermarket?
No.
No. And there's two supermarket. They have like maybe 10 items. And this supermarket is 1 million items. Which supermarket would you go?
The
The millions. The bigger supermarket, the bigger business they have. Obviously, that's what we need to do. You know, in March I went to Korea. They have a biggest center in Seoul. They are renting the whole floor of the building, whole floor. Their rent is almost more than $100,000. Their rent, more than 100,000. They are renting the whole floor, and one of the office of the floor has a seminar room like this, can put more than 400 people, and they have many offices. So it's like $100,000 rent. And in the middle of the office, they have a pickup center, and they have a lot of products ready. In Korea, you know what? If you order today, you get the product tomorrow. But they are still running a pickup center. Why? Because they do the seminar, they present about the products, and they say, oh, can I try this? Can I try that? And they have the product ready right there, so that they can get the product right there.
Right away.
All you have to do is If you're not a member yet, they have a computer here. Okay, you could become a member here, and then you can make an order, but deliver it to here. You can use whatever ID you have. Just make sure the delivery goes to our center. Then I'll give you the product to you right now, so that you could try from now. No wonder they become the biggest center. And then their center fee, I told you about the 6% about education fee.
Yeah.
They have about equal amount of money come to them as a center fee too. And they have about 400 people doing the seminar every day.
Oh.
Every day they have about 400 people come there and then listen to, and they, I want to, you know what I'm talking about? A lot of them becoming a royal master, a lot of them becoming a crown master, a lot of them becoming an imperial master already. And they're making that money. Yes, sir.
Does the 6% pay for this venue? Or
No.
is this separate?
No.
It's a separate. It's a separate.
Separate.
It's a separate. So what I'm saying is, I want you think like a real business. Don't think it as a consumer-based business. It's a consumer-based, of course, for people who thinking as if they are not decided yet. Don't worry, you don't have to pay any fee. No obligation. Don't worry about it. And if you don't like it for any reason, return it. 100% money back guarantee. So don't worry about it. But once you start thinking as a business, I want you to start being really serious, just like you're running a real business. Real business. And second thing is this. I want you to challenge it every time. Like, many years. I know it's been many years ever since I start coming to Huntsville, Alabama, and not growing. And I cannot let it happen anymore. 3 years later, if I see some similar like this, not even 3 years, maybe next year, maybe the second half of this year, if I see, if the company knows that even though they pay the money and not many people are coming, then they have to start thinking about closing it. Because they have to, calculate. They are doing their business.
Yeah.
They are doing it for us so that we can grow. If we grow, we'll bring more revenue. So it's good. It's a good business for them and good business for us too. But if they've been paying and we not bring more revenue, then it's a business. The company is not doing a charity for us. They are doing charity if you cannot. Like, if you're disabled, then we could think about helping you. But we have to do the business, okay? So if for us to do that, we have to challenge. You have to understand how much money is being paid us. Okay, like I said, I assume that you understand about our marketing plan. But even though you don't understand, still you can study. It's only 3 pages. If you keep reading these 3 pages every day, it'll come to you. If you don't understand, you can always ask Katie and YouTube and your sponsors. They know. What does that mean? Okay. So if you don't understand, read it every day. You don't have to be like a doctor. If you try to become a medical doctor, how many pages do you have to read and memorize? Millions of pages, I think, right? And you have to be very smart to memorize all of this. I'm not that kind of person. First of all, I don't like to read books. So I'm not good at studying. But still, you could be successful in that. Only 3 pages. If you keep reading it, understand, then you're. So you have a question?
Yeah. When you say that you make like $400,000 a year, so does that mean that you have to stay very busy, challenging very often, or your volume is such that it just happens?
Even though I don't do anything, I still get the income. Even though I work very busy, traveling, it doesn't come up very quickly either. Okay? So let's say like there's if you have a big supermarket, like 10,000 people come to your supermarket every day. Even though you make a sales section, it doesn't grow like double or triple right away. It takes time because we are dealing with many people around the world, and they are buying little by little, right? So, okay, now let me get to the point. I want you to challenge it every now and on. So, what is most important? Challenging. For example, let's say you challenge as a sales master. Because we are binary, we usually say, go like this. These are your consumers. Doesn't matter how far away they go, it doesn't matter as long as they are your left side and right side, it's all calculated to you, right? And you have to do 2.5 million points, 2.5 million points here, right? 2.5 million. If you put 2.5 like this, you are the only one makes money, right? Can I get a water?
Sure.
Right? But what if you have one person here, since you have to put 2.5 here, why don't you put 1.3 here or 1.2 here? If you make a sales master, you will make $1,000, right? But if you put 1.3, 1.2, that person will make $60. How many times?
4 times.
4 times how many people? 2 people. 1, 2.
Right.
So how much is it?
400.
$480 altogether. You make 1,000, they make $480. And what if you, since you have to put 1.2 anyway here, why don't you put 1 person here, like this, and 600,000, 600,000. How many checks do they make? $60 2 times, but 1, 2, 3, 4 people. How much is it? Another $480. Right?
Yes.
And if you put, since you have to put 600,000 here, you check 1 person, 300,000 and 300,000, then this person will be making another check.
1 check.
$60 times, how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. So 8, another $480. So what does that mean? If you make a team and do the work together, if you challenge it, you make $1,000, but if you combine all of them, it's almost $1,400. More money will be paid to your team. And this money is not from your pocket, it's from your company's pocket. Okay? And if you go one level higher, let's say we go to Diamond Master. Diamond Master. If you maintain Diamond Master every 15 days, what is your minimum income? Your minimum income as a Diamond Master is $4,000 a month. If you maintain Diamond Master, top of the month, bottom of the month, every month, if you maintain $4,000, right? For minimum, you need 2 sales masters on each side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And under the sales master, thank God we have another mastership. What do you call?
Semi-sales.
Semi-sales master. It's a promotion. It's not real compensation plan. It's a promotion. Semi-sales master, semi-sales master, the semi-sales master. Okay. So if we maintain the sales master, these 4 people will be making how much?
1,000.
2,000. Because top of the month and bottom of the month
Oh.
combined together in a month.
2,000.
In a month.
How many
yeah.
people? 4 people. 4 people will be making $2,000 a month. And thank God we have a semi-sales master. We could have 1 semi-sales master in each side. And how much they make? They are making about $1,000. Mm-hmm. And how many people? 6 people. So if you combine these together, how much is it?
6,000.
$14,000. So if you change as a Diamond Master, you're gonna be making $4,000. But $14,000, $10,000 more will be paid to your team. To your team. And this money is not from your pocket again, it's from the company. Okay? I want you to challenge it once in a while. If you joined yesterday, I want you to challenge it, sales master, or semi-sales master, depends on your situation, within 3 months. And within another 3 months, I want you to challenge again. And within another 3 months, I want you to challenge again and again. You know what? If you do it, you may need to spend some money with using your credit card. And every time you spend your credit card, you will have extra product that you don't need right now, right? But with this product that you don't need right now, what would you do? Would you just sit on it, or would you like to share with people?
Share.
You could sell, you could share, whatever you want to do. The product's gonna go to people, and the product will bring people. More people will come. And then you know what happened? Every time you challenge, every time you share the product with people, you don't need to spend as much that you spent before. You could spend less and less and less. Finally, you will be really auto sales master. You could be really auto diamond master. Really. That's what people are doing and making success faster. Those people saying organic PV. What is organic PV, I ask? Oh, the PV people buy voluntarily. Yeah, that's technically is true. But if you wait for people to buy product organically and waiting for organic PV, you are not doing this as a business. You are doing as a consumer. The definition of auto consumer. That's what you're doing. You're trying to make some PV and some general commission, not as a business person. If you are really a business person, hear me out, okay? You need to make a message bonus. The very first message bonus is a semi-sales master. Semi-sales master. 1.5 million points. That's you. You have a group of consumer, 1.5 million points, 1.5 million points in every 15 days. That's the goal you have to have. How hard it is? Is it something impossible?
No.
Or is it possible?
Possible.
It's very possible. It's very possible. You know what? If you have a really, really big business mind, maybe, I'm a little short of that, then, I'll drink more noni. I'll drink more himoim. That's what you have to do. Make sure you are making a message bonus. Then you know what you can do? You can show people that, hey, look, this is working. I know you made it happen, but people are gonna see the money, the number. When you turn on the car, when you turn the key, what happened first? The starter motor will run the engine. And a little later, the engine runs by itself. You need a starter motor. You need to make it happen. You need to make the business run. It's not gonna run automatically. You have to make the business run initially, intentionally, then it's gonna run automatically. Never wait until it runs by itself. It's not gonna happen. Because if you go your lawn in your backyard, the lawn doesn't grow automatically. Only the weeds grow automatically. You need the lawn, not the weeds. Then you have to plant and make it happen. You have to do it intentionally. Nothing's gonna happen automatically. So make sure you talk to your partner to do a goal, the minimum goal. If you've been doing this business and if you think you are doing this as a business, make sure you at least become a semi-sales master. Then you can teach your partner to become a semi-sales master on your left, on your right, then you become an auto sales master. If you become a sales master, you can teach 2 people each side, then you become a diamond master. That's how you can grow. It's gonna grow. Did you know how many people you have to become an infrared master? A lot of people, but how many masters? Did I ever write down for you last time? if you wanna become a diamond master, the minimum you need 4 sales master, right?
Yes.
If you wanna become a Sharon Rose master, the minimum, how many diamond masters? 4 diamond
4.
masters. And how many sales masters underneath it?
16.
Huh?
Is it 16? 4
12.
times 12.
Sales master.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
If you're Sharon Rose master, you need 2 diamond masters. Right? Each diamond master needs 2 semi-sales master. And this person, how many? 2.
2. Yeah.
So how many sales masters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And another side.
So 12.
6
yeah.
by 6.
Okay.
12 people. Right? So the formula here is 3 times. 3 times. Then how about Star Master? You needed 4 Sharon Rose
Sharon
Master.
Rose.
And how many Diamond Master? 12 Diamond Masters. How many Sage Master?
20.
Times 3. How many?
36.
36 semi-Sage Masters. That's how many you need. How about Royal Master? You need 4 Star Master, 12 Sharon Rose Master, and 36 Diamond Masters. How many Sage Masters?
Oh my God.
100. Oh, yeah.
I need a calculator.
Need a calculator?
It should be 118.
3 times.
No, 108.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Okay, I've been doing this many years. Crown Master, how many? 4 Royal Masters, 12
Royal
Star
Master.
Masters.
Royal. Oh.
36 Sharon Rose Masters, 108 Diamond Masters. How many Sage Masters? 324 Sage Masters.
Oh my God. That's
A lot of them.
Lot.
Imperial Master, finally. 4 Crown Masters, 12 Royal Masters, 36 Star Masters, 108 Sharon Rose Masters,
Rose Masters.
324 Diamond Masters. How many? 972 Sage Masters.
Wow.
So, the total number of mastership that you need to become a Sharon Rose Master is 16. The total number that, for you to become a Star Master, the mastership that you need is 52. The total number of the mastership that you need to become a Royal Master, this is minimum, ideal. Something that you cannot achieve. This is ideal. Never gonna happen like this. But I'm telling you how many mastership you need. 160. And how many? 484. And how many? Almost 1,500 mastership that you need to become Imperial Master. This is ideal. So you need more than that in real world. So what I'm talking about here, what am I talking here? Do you have a lottery? How many numbers you need to hit the number one, the top prize?
6.
You need to just hit the 6 numbers, right? 7 or 6?
6.
Let's say 6. Even if you hit 6 numbers, you hit millions of dollars, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You just need the 6 numbers right, then you win millions of dollars. How many numbers are we talking about? Almost 1,500 people they have to run for the mastership at the same time. And then for you to become an Imperial Master. It's something impossible. But why people are making it happen? Why? Because they are practicing. The thing that you have to practice is this. Sharon Rose Master. Sharon Rose Master. So the beginning of Atomy is becoming a Sage Master. Beginning of your making success is from Sharon Rose Master. Okay? If you want to become a Sharon Rose Master, I show you already, right? Diamond Masters and Sage Master, Sage Master, Sage Master, Sage Master, Sage Master, Sage Master. And you have to do another same thing like this. Okay? This is your structure. to become a sales master. And you know what? To make it happen, you have to talk to your partners to challenge it together. Remember, I show you, if you challenge for Diamond Master, how much money will be paid to your group? It's not small amount of money. And some of them had to use their credit card because, oh, I cannot have enough PV from my consumers, right? Then you have to use your credit card. You know what happened then? They're gonna have extra product. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna go out there and talk to people and share the product or sell the product.
Sell
Whatever
the
they do, the product's gonna go to people. And as a result of that, more people will come. And becoming more and more organic, automatic. So you need to challenge your group. If you're not in this level yet, I need you to challenge Diamond Master. If you're not this level yet, I need you to challenge Sales Master. Then you have two semi-sales master each side. If you're not that level yet, then I want you to challenge it for semi-sales master. You need at least some people under you doing this as a business. If you keep making semi-sales masters and make a message bonus, you need the bonus to double the income. If you just make a general commission, it's not enough to tell them, hey, I'm doing a business. Right? People are gonna ask you how much you're making. You don't have to show them the real income. You know what I did in the beginning? We didn't even have a semi-sales master when I started. And the PV that we get for our money was 30% less than now. So imagine how much money that I have to spend to become a semi-sales. 30% more money that I have to spend to achieve the same sales master that you achieve with the 30% less money. Okay? So you need to challenge every often. And then you know what? Starting from May 16, they're gonna increase the free shipping from $99 to $150 because the shipping company, they have to make money, so they make many boxes. But if we increase the free shipping to $150, they will have more products in the same boxes. So we will reduce the total shipping cost. They are spending almost 60% of the whole revenue of the United States for shipping. It's a lot of money, you know.
60%, yeah.
Almost 16% of the revenue is going to the UPS company. They are making money, a lot of money. But we need to reduce the percentage. And starting from September, we're gonna be increasing the major increase of our price too. Because 14 years we've been doing this business without increasing the price. They say about 20%, more or less. Depends on the product. Something will go more than 20%, something will go less than 20% increase, but they're gonna have to do about 20% increase. But at the same time, they're gonna increase the PV too. So actually, we might lose some customers, but if they understand, still, even after 20% of the increase of the price, still the price is good for the quality. Okay? Then they'll come back again. Then you know what happened? More PV will come to you. Then it's easier to achieve, for you to achieve this mastership. So it's actually, if you are a business mind, you know what you have to focus on? You have to focus on the top 10 best-selling products. Himohim, Noni, Absolute Skincare Set, toothbrush, vitamin C providers. I cannot remember all the omega-3s, the RTG. Those are the products that we have to focus on. All other products, they are just extra. Still, they are very good, very good. But focus on the main products that we are selling, and focus on the business. The business you are doing is doing this kind of seminar on a regular basis. You know, if you go to LA, they are doing one-day seminar every week. Every week they have more than 150 people come. Every week, and they are like getting excited. And most of them are Spanish people, Hispanic people. And they are going crazy because they never had an opportunity like this. Most Hispanic people around us, they are poor. Most, not all. A lot of Korean people are rich, but not all. I was really poor. Everywhere you go, some are very rich, some are very poor, right?
Yeah.
But those people who are poor in LA, they are getting so excited about this opportunity because, you know, it doesn't matter what they were. They can get started and they are changing their life. They said, oh, I never able to buy a car, but now they have a car. Oh, I always have to be on the farm. Most of them people over there, they work farm workers, but you know, I'm not working at the farm anymore. I got my car. It's changing people's lives. I always say, Atomy can save more people's lives than doctors can save. It's true, really true. Did you know the lady, her mom, saved her life by herself by just taking 8 packages of hemoin. It's an amazing story. Everywhere I go, so you are doing amazing business, not just making yourself a successful and rich person, but making many people rich. It has more value than just making yourself rich person. By making other people, you making yourself as a rich person too. So please, get serious. This is really serious. Yes.
You know, when you draw the downline, you know, that guy, Scott Campen, he said, like, you know, like maybe you put 20% of your people down the strong left leg, and then you put 80% on your small right leg. But then other people say you just put everything down the left leg. No, I mean, I'm not talking about you yourself. Above you is putting things down your left leg, and then you're doing your right leg. But then the right leg tends to be small because you're struggling with it. You know, like friends and family, sometimes they don't take off, you know, but then sometimes some organic people that people above you put down, maybe they go like mad, like Elise, you know. And so I was just wondering, do you ever say, instead of making a very strong leg going down, just build the network balanced as much as you can?
Your goal is to make it balanced. That's the goal. But don't try to find the rule and try to apply that rule to every situation.
Yes.
Okay, because everybody have a different situation. Sometimes, you know, you because of your online, put a good person on your left side, and that grow very big, and then you just have to worry about on your right side. That's possible, but most cases, they promise you, oh, you just have to do this. They promise you in the beginning. Don't trust that promise, because they cannot be building your left leg forever. Starting from someday, you have to building 2 legs.
Yeah.
Right?
If you never reach on your left leg, then later you won't know them.
Don't know them. I just met a guy when I was in Mexico. Anyway, a couple months ago I went to Mexico and I met a guy. I was wondering, you know, because he has the same last name as me. And then I couldn't see him for like few years. And then last time I went to visit Mexico, he came to the seminar. And I asked him, hey, you know, what happened to you? I couldn't see, every time I come to Mexico, I didn't see you. And he said, well, you know what? And then he told me a story. Okay, here's a story. He had a very strong left leg, very strong left leg, right? And then by the time he got started, he got very strong people on the left side. Most people were from Taiwan. And since he's in Mexico, you just have to build your right leg from the Mexico, okay? And he's been building Mexico, but it wasn't very fast enough, right? And those Taiwan people, during the pandemic, those Taiwan people got lost their passion about atomy, and they dropped. But these people in Mexico, they got pumped up, they got excited, and they finally he became balanced. He didn't know anything about what's going on in Taiwan group on his left side. And finally he realized no one is doing business in Taiwan. So now, years later, he got many leaders on his right side. Now he has to start building from scratch on his left side. And it took him for many years to recover. So what if What if even though you have a strong leg, what if you before they lose their passion, what if you got some people on the very bottom, if you put some PV there, if you read the Bible, Psalm chapter 1st, those trees planted by the stream, they're gonna flourish, they're gonna be, how do you say?
Flourish.
Flourish?
Yeah.
No.
Flourish?
Uh-huh.
Flourish, right? My English is kind of poor because I started speaking English after I started doing anatomy. Of course, I was doing very basic working in dry cleaners. They have about more than 1 million population of Korean people in New York, New Jersey area. So you don't have to speak English to survive there. Anyway, what was I trying to say?
No,
Oh,
Shim,
yeah.
starting
If you put
over.
PV over here, this PV will travel through the line, and they will see some kind of things happening underneath.
Yeah.
That's why you have to continue doing it. Just like a starter motor when you turn on the car, right? So that's why we have to continue put PV on your very bottom. I don't know if you remember from my slide, I didn't mention about it. It's driving depth. Driving depth
Yeah, I
is
saw that.
go very bottom, do something there. Very bottom, do something there, and always put PV. Then the PV will travel all the way up to where? Up to
The
you.
top.
It will come back to you with more PV, because people try to match. If you have some people, they try to match. Then if you put PV, they try to match, and it becomes bigger and come back to you. So don't try to find the rule, but continue come to our seminar, Zoom meeting, one-day seminar, Success Academy. Continue come, because this is a life-changing opportunity. They making too many excuses. I don't know why. Probably they don't believe it. That's why they don't come. But I had a strong faith. Once you have, I don't know if you're a Christian. If you are a Christian, you probably understand. Once you have a faith, nothing matters anymore. They kill me, I don't care, you kill me. I'll go heaven. If you have that faith, even death you don't afraid of. But in anatomy, if you have a strong faith that you will be making $100,000 a month, and you could inherit to your children, well, what matters more then? For me, money was a great motivation, because now I have more time, more hours, so I'm planning to do extra things outside the money. But that's possible because I have money now. If you don't have money, you have to focus on money. So let's make a residual income. Let the money comes to your bank account every month. Actually, they pay you every week. You're gonna get like maximum 8 times of check a month. Each week you get general commission, and every 2 times a month you get message bonus and center fee if you open a center. That's not a lot of money still. Usually, so if you make a business, making mentorship, then you're gonna get 6 times a check a month. And your children and great children will appreciate you, because you started this business, took it very seriously, and make it happen, and run by yourself. I have about 300,000 members around the world. Around the world, they are continue buying products. Thank God for
What is
them.
your daily PV now, average?
Something that more than you think. So it gives me money, and they're not buying a lot. They are just buying this, and but still more than like 1,000 people, almost 2,000 people every day. They are buying something, and 99% of them I didn't even see them yet. Last year last November I went to Colombia, first time ever. Ever since they opened Colombia, I never went there. Last time I went there, Colombia, the branch manager of Colombia said, "Jason, the 80% of the members in Colombia is under you." Really? I didn't know. I was like, wow, thank you. That's after me. You make it happen. You have to make it happen now, but it will go. Well, I don't know who was the person. There was a person who came when I was in UK doing a Success Academy in London.
Mm-hmm.
Some a lady came to me, introduced by the person from Alabama. I don't know who was it. I don't know. I forgot. Anyway, so yeah, it's a business that really works. But only thing is, people are afraid about network marketing. Why? Because they have a history. But Atomy was designed to be successful. Cannot fail. For example, let's say if I tell you, hey, I am selling a Mercedes for the price of Honda. Would you buy one? Yeah, you don't need to think about it. Because if you need to buy a car anyway, I'm saying the role of anyway. If you are buying a car anyway, and if you happen to know that I'm selling Mercedes for the price of a Honda, would you buy one? Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
That's enemy. That's enemy. But because they are not, because they don't understand about Atomy, they still think Atomy is just another network marketing company. It's something in gimmick or scheme, scam or something. They don't think this is legit. That's why they don't want to hear about you. If you try to talk to them, oh man, what happened to you? And, a lot of things, a lot of negativity. But you have to thank for that. Why? Because if Atomy is getting more and more famous and more people understand Atomy is a good company, then the more people will come. The more people will come. You know what? Let me tell you this. A lot of network marketing companies out there, and their business is not growing. They're not growing. That means they're not making more money. Even though they recruit more people, they're not making money. That's why they're not growing. But only Atomy is growing. Sooner or later, a lot of people from other network marketing companies will come to Atomy. You know what they're gonna do? They're looking for a sponsor. Because they know the business. They know they need a good sponsor. At the time, do you think you are a good sponsor for them? You could be a good sponsor. Coming to a seminar all the time, Look, Jim, he did even though he has a broken arm, broken heart maybe too, and doing all this work, Janice doing, doing MC and volunteering, and coming to a seminar all the time, coming to a Success Academy and bringing people. Your sponsor had a risk. When they tell you about Atomy, they had a risk that you say no to them. Of course, maybe you had said no, but they had a very profound love to you. They continue saying it to you. Because the network marketing thing, the concept of network marketing is not good, it's a bad. But thank God, because of that, those people who have a very, how do I say, those people already have a good life, they don't consider this as a business. So this opportunity came to me. I was working in dry cleaners, struggling, barely making ends meet. That's why this business opportunity came to me. And then I saw it and I started working, and a lot of people said no. One of my family members, not my family, direct family, my clan in Korea, they said, Jason, don't call any member of us this part of family, okay? We decided not to talk to you anymore because you started doing it to me. Again, network marketing again. That's how network marketing is bad in Korean people. If you do network marketing, you're doing something really bad, really, really bad, making people to go broke and you make money. That's what they think as network marketing, but not Atomy. But even though we say, Atomy is different, they say, no, still same thing, same old. They don't want to even listen to you. But because of that, we got the opportunity. If this is a famous and legit, and it's really, they understand, hey, you could, if you do this by just changing the buying habit from regular store to Atomy, and if you just keep telling about people, then you will be making $100,000 a month every month for 3 generations. If they understand, most people will just rush to Atomy. Then who's gonna get the opportunity? Those people who has a very good network, the famous people will get all that opportunity. It doesn't come to you. You don't get the opportunity, but thank God they still think this is a bad thing. And thank God you understood about this concept. I understood about this concept. And thank God they were so negative. So, you know, I have a passion that I want to work hard. And if you have a passion, you will make a success. Doesn't matter who you are. Those people will say no to you. And be cheerful, be thankful for that, because that means still you have a great market open to you. Great market open to you. You know how many people in European, they are excited about this opportunity? They are very excited. But still, if you compare to the population, still very small portion. How many people living in hospital? Hospital is a small town, still. We talk about how many population is it? 400,000 population here. And how many people came here? Not even 400 people. About 40 people maybe. But you're not limited to Huntsville only, right? You could talk to anybody about it. I'll be making travel. I'm next week, not next week. This week today's what? Saturday. Next week I'm going to Colombia. I'm making travel to like 5-6 cities in Colombia, telling this same story to those people. You know what they are really, really excited, because they are even poorer than us. They don't even have an opportunity at all. The poor country you go, they get more excited. Of course, their volume is very low too. Still, even though they make one check, there's still a lot of money for them. You know, if you go to Cambodia, if you get 2 general commission in a month, there's still good income for them. Those people who graduate from a university and got a decent job, is still making almost similar amount of money than you hit 2 checks from Anthony. Imagine how much you can do for other people. And that's something that you are doing for yourself too, for your family too. Please, be serious. It's not a joke. It's a life-changing. It could be a life-changing for some people. Some people looking for this. But if you don't tell them about this, somebody will tell them someday later, and they're gonna blame you. Why you didn't tell me that? Thank you.
All right. Awesome.